belly dancing over here.
Looking good.
Thank you. Sing it, girl.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Although I'm not making.
Somebody on YouTube asked what the song name is. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. How do you not know what the song is? Stop. Stop.
Tell me sweet little lies.
Talk about a generational gap.
Right in your face.
Oh, my God. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the All American Savage Show podcast. Bringing it to you nice and smooth on a Wednesday afternoon.
That's right.
John and Josh in the morning at KLCL, America's #1 top radio station hits, coming to you live. Oh, just trying something new. Just talking through the intro. We're experimenting today. We're trying some new shit. You know, you got to experiment. You got to go out there and you got to try some new stuff. But hey, welcome back, guys. Welcome to the show.
That's what your mother likes.
You can stop. You already start with this morning. You really want us to? You feel good about yourself with this? I don't know why I certainly turned New York. You feel good about yourself with this shit, huh? You gonna be that fucking guy?
Look at you working that eggplant over there.
I'm jerking the shit out of this eggplant. This episode is brought to you by ShellShock bitches. There you go. There you go. Now, this is the eggplant. This is the Lost Savages. You got the Steven Crowder Mug Club. You got the Ben Shapiro Leftist Tears Tumbler. And you got the Lost Savages eggplant.
Boom.
Come on. What do you really want to drink from? You want to put a little fucking ceramic cup in your lips? You want to do a little fucking Yeti tumbler? Or do you want to put this big juicy eggplant in your fucking mouth? You're damn right you do.
We all know the answer.
We all know the answer. You're only kidding yourselves. Be a slut. It's good. It's good for the soul. Oh, AOC's juicy booty in handcuffs. Psych! That didn't happen.
Jesus.
Didn't happen. We're going to get to it.
Yeah, she's a real peach.
I'm taking my morning energy drink mix from Shell Shock CBD, made from real lemons. Oh, it tastes so good.
Good stuff.
God, I just want this inside of me.
Okay.
The whole thing.
All right.
The whole thing. I was in the Army. I can take it.
I just paid taxes. I could take it too.
Oh, my God. We just got hit with another franchise taxes, folks. $9,000. We got to pay $9,000 our annual franchise tax.
$9,545.19.
Josh is like, he's got this. Like,
I'm so pissed off right now. If you guys don't pay it, we're gonna have to levy your accounts and garnish your wages.
We had to look this up. It's like, what the fuck is a franchise tax? Franchise tax is legitimately a tax to do business in Texas. We already pay all these other fucking taxes. Now we got to pay a tax just to do business in Texas. So when people sit there and they like talk about how great Texas is, like, oh, we don't pay state tax. No, they fuck you in other ways. Yeah, they got to. It's like, yeah, they might not stick it up your ass, but you're getting it in the mouth some way. I mean, they're gonna come after you.
Oh yeah,
these people are fucking ridiculous. $9,000 fucking dollars. Well, Josh had a more
$9,000.
Here we go.
$545.19.
A fucking franchise tax for what? What the fuck are we getting from this?
I know, man.
We're giving these fucking piece of shit politicians. I'm still in New York mode. Still in fucking New York mode. These politicians out here getting fucking raises from our hard-earned fucking money. Yeah. What are you doing? You go and you sit your fat fucking ass in some congressional hall and you vote yay and nay, and that's all you fucking do.
Pretending to get arrested.
Pretending to get fucking arrested with that juicy booty. The fuck out of here. I don't get shit. And our roads still look like shit.
Yeah.
Roads still look like shit.
That's what that tax is supposed to go towards roads and also schools.
That's the other thing. It's like
every single one of those things are massive failures.
Yeah. It's almost like government-run shit is just garbage.
The street out in front of our building here, it's shitty.
It's shitty. If you come to the storefront here in Richardson, Texas, I apologize for how the road conditions are out in the front. Nothing we can fucking do.
No.
I would rather take that tax money and go hire a private contractor to go fix that shit.
Yeah.
10 times more effective. But because when the government runs anything, it's completely fucked.
Terrible.
It'll take years to get to that point.
Terrible job.
And the one repairs they did do on the road, it took them months to do, and it still looks like shit. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck did y'all even do?
Yeah, we just put some gravel and put a little tar on top of it.
Yeah, we're just gonna put it out. We're gonna slap some
Stop
shit
be
on
complaining.
this.
Pay your tax, peasant.
It's fucking ridiculous.
You spit in your mouth.
Spit in your mouth. Again, this episode is brought to you by ShellshockCBD.com, you bunch of bitches. Buy our shit. There you go. How's that for an advertisement? Buy our shit.
You're going to love it.
Oh, my God. Well, Biden, you got to love Professor Biden here. The first article we're going to get to this morning is, I'm feeling good, by the way.
Looking good.
I'm feeling
Looking good, buddy.
I feel good. I had a really good night's sleep. I took a Halo gummy, had a great night. Went to, I had a date last night, and we did it up right. I took her someplace fancy. I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat this queen to a nice fucking meal at the Olive Garden.
Get some breadsticks, please.
Bro, I don't give a shit what I hadn't been to Olive Garden. It's been a minute.
I like Olive Garden.
I don't give a shit what I know it's not authentic Italian. I get that, but fuck me, running those breadsticks with the Alfredo dipping sauce. Get out of here.
Lasagna's good. I like it.
I haven't tried the lasagna. I tried the chicken parmesan. I always get the chicken. That or the veal. I used to have the veal parmesan.
Oh, fancy.
Oh,
Up over there. At the
I
Olive
love
Garden.
eating them baby cows. Moo for me, bitch. That's right. Daddy's going to eat you. Yeah, I took her fancy. We went to Olive Garden.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Next time we go even fancier, I'm going to take her to Chili's. Going to really impress her.
Applebee. Just make the
Get her some unlimited appetizers. What's up, girl?
Outback.
That's right, because I'm a baller. That's what we do.
Shot collar.
Half price pitchers. Yeah.
Eat it up. Yeah, it's great.
I like Olive Garden. I know. But I don't sit there and claim that it's actual Italian food. It's its own genre.
Italian. I'm Italian.
You're Italian?
Yeah, I'm like 65%. My mother's full-blood Sicilian.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I feel like I've mentioned it before.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You don't even do the hand. You're not even
know
Italian.
me.
You don't do the
You don't
hand
even
things.
know
What are you
me.
talking about?
Don't even know me.
You don't even do the fucking hand things. How are you Italian? Every Italian does the hand things.
I've been in Texas for like 25 years.
What does that have to do with anything? Are you really Italian?
Yeah, I am.
Not easy. I'm not saying you're not. Like you're like getting defensive over this. Like, hey, Bafangula.
Yeah.
No, okay. I don't know. And they're like, oh damn, Josh is mafia'd up. Oh my god. I think Italian. I think Olive. Well, so wait a minute. So as an Italian, wait, did you grow up eating Italian food, like authentic homemade Italian food?
Yeah, it was every Sunday was Spaghetti Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, we go to my grandma's house and like this sauce would sit on the stove all day
So
long, and then cook all day long.
I just want to caution you here because we say some controversial things, but I think you're about to tiptoe to a minefield here. Okay, so you're telling me as 65% Italian. Think about what you're about to say, Josh.
All right.
Okay, you're telling me that you view Olive Garden as authentic Italian food.
Yeah, it's
Oh boy,
spaghetti,
That's it.
lasagna.
We're getting canceled. We're getting canceled.
I don't know
The
who's
fucking
back there.
Italians are gonna riot. We're gonna lose all the customers.
You go to any restaurant though, it's Hispanics cooking all the food. All right. I would had sushi. There was Hispanic guys back there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm not saying they can't do it, but isn't that like
Just because
that's
you're-
weird though? It's kind of like, wait, what?
I mean,
No, I
you're
get
still
it, though.
cooking
I-
Italian food.
Yeah, you're cooking. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. I think that's mainly associated with like kind of like the old Italian grandma who has her own little spin, her own little recipe on it. She
Yeah, I've
puts
got
the
my
little,
Grandma
little
Bocce's,
touches. Little touches. That's where you got it from. The little touches.
Yeah.
Little touches.
I've got her spoon that she used to cook with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wooden spoon. Yeah.
She passed.
Yeah, she died like 10 years ago or something.
So it was a wooden spoon she'd stir the sauce with.
Stir the sauce with, hit us with it.
Okay, so you're really
yeah.
Italian.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, my mom used to hit us with whatever she could get her hands on. Hanger, piece of extension cord,
Oh man. Yeah.
backhand.
Oh, damn.
Anything. Yeah, oh yeah. Shoe.
Jesus.
I know.
Gotta love it. Look how you turned out. You turned out all right.
Yeah.
How would she feel about
A
you
little,
being
bit
gay,
of a
though?
speech impediment.
Oh my god.
Well, she's hardcore Christian, so
You're probably not liking it. too.
right.
Oh my God. Biden White House torched for misleading claim that gas prices have dropped. They're still way up from last year. The White House was torched on social media after a Monday tweet claiming President Joe Biden has taken historic action to lower gas prices, despite prices per gallon more than doubling during his time in office. The social media account run by the Biden White House tweeted that the president has taken historic action to lower gas. I like how they've heard like historic. Like, we're passing historic measures. we're boldly going into new areas we've never ventured into before to take historic action. We're exploring new portions of the Amazon to figure out ways to lower the gas. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I know. You guys are such bullshit artists.
Whoever is running the White House Twitter account just needs to shut the fuck up. Like, you are horrible. Like, I have never seen somebody be so ineffective at running a Twitter account. Like, you literally go out there and you tweet these lies that instantaneously are disproven in the comments. It's like, Jesus. Immediately. Like, all these claims that you make, it's like, Biden's making historic efforts. Like, yeah, gas prices are at a historic high. That's the only historic aspect that we should really be quoting here.
I know. They're like, well, it's down $1. Well, it's up like $8.
It's 40 cents. Well, apparently it was 40 cents. It's like, hey, I saved you guys $25 a month. That goes a long way. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
25, but I'm not saying $25 isn't a lot. Okay, $25 is not a lot of money. Let's be honest. But it's not $25 that's at the base of the argument here. It's way more. It's like $400 a fucking month for gas. So that's like a 16th of it, Biden. Like, good job.
Yeah. They kept saying that he had nothing to do with the gas prices going up. So all of a sudden he's got everything to do with the gas prices going up. You know what I personally think is that when Trump was in office, the gas prices were so low, those guys were losing so much money. So they hiked the prices up now that Biden's in the White House. So all those people who lost all that money when Trump was president, I mean, that's just what I think personally.
I don't know. I maybe it could be a combo.
That's just my Italian heritage, conspiracy theoryism.
The Italian heritage. I'm certainly not going to sit there and say that it's not possible. I mean, of course, you see greedy corporations do shit like that all the time. So I'm not going to sit there and then like pretend like the oil corporation or stuff like gas industry is like such purveyors of virtuosity. It's like, of course not. But I definitely think that like one hand like paid the other. Like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And I'm certainly not going to sit there and say that Biden had nothing to do with it. And that's what Democrats don't seem to understand. It's like when you have people and morons like Swallowwell, that fucking douchebag, when he comes out there and says, hey, Biden fucking dropped the things, so one of the conservatives is going to thank him. So then you admit that Biden was responsible for raising the gas prices, you stupid twit.
I know.
Like, how am I smarter than these people? That's how pathetic our society is when an idiot like me that sits in front of a fucking microphone and just spits out whatever's on his mind. How am I smarter than these elected officials that hold, degrees from these Ivy League universities that tweet out the dumbest shit possible? How does that make you, the viewer and the listener, feel when the things that you're thinking about make perfect fucking common sense, and then these people that are our elected leaders are some of the dumbest people imaginable? When did this role get reversed? I thought we should have like the best of the best leading our country. We've got the dumbest motherfuckers, the stupidest people, and they make the dumbest fucking mistakes. This guy fucks a Chinese spy, sits on the board of the fucking intelligence committee, and you're like, how?
Okay.
How? Say, hey, look, Swallowwell, we know that Chinese vagina must have been good. I mean, you're probably accustomed to touching yourself. We get that. We understand.
Isn't he married? I thought he was married with kids.
Maybe divorced. I don't know who in their right mind would want to marry that fucking clown.
Let me see if that cocksucker's married.
I thought he was gay. I mean, he looks gay. Not that gay people
like
have a certain look, but he's very effeminate.
He looks like he'd frequent a gay bathhouse.
It looks like he can suck the chrome off a fucking trailer hitch and put a golf ball through a fucking garden hose and snort it through his nose. I think he could do it.
He knows his way around the glory hole.
Wait a minute, I've seen this one before. Yeah, that's exactly why we're not going to be on Fox.
It's in this coffee.
You got to love the CBD energy powder. It tastes so good.
Let's see. Is he married?
Little ASMR action for you.
Who's Eric Swallow's wife? Meet Brittany Watts.
So he's still married?
I guess. This is from December 13th, 2020.
Who would want to marry this nut job? Like, you just look at this guy and he's got such a punchable face. Like, of all politicians, I don't know.
Eric Swallow does his mistress know?
Yeah.
Kidding. Of course she knows. She's a spy. Of course she knows that.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you take one look at this guy and it's like, no, I get why he fucked a Chinese spy. Because, what's his wife look like? Is she attractive at all?
Oh, I'm sure she is.
I don't know.
Let's see if we can.
You just take one look at this guy and you're like, there's no way that an attractive woman would ever let him stick his pee-pee inside of her and squirt his baby gravy, much less Oh, really? Really? Oh, let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, let me text it.
This is gonna be horrible.
Oh,
I don't care. I don't care. I have no standards anymore. My standards are
I
gone.
was immediately wrong.
All right. Let's take a look. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, open it up.
She's not. I'm just gonna leave this one alone. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I kind of feel bad. Oh, sorry.
Their kid is cute.
Okay. You know what? We're just gonna let that go. That's yeah. I get it why he slept with the Chinese spy, but still, the point still stands. This guy's a moron. I'm just
moving on.
I'm just gonna move on from that one. Like normally I don't fucking care, but she's. I don't know. Okay, the fact that you let this dude blow his load inside of you and you had spawn with this kid, like I lost instantaneous respect for you. I'm sorry, I did. I would if I was her, I would rather fuck a convict. I would rather fuck anybody else aside from.
I mean, he's really. I'd consider him a.
He's
criminal.
He's got like a pedophile look to him. It's just like, especially when he doesn't shave. It's like, dude, I just want to punch you in the fucking face. And if I didn't think you'd like it, I would teabag the shit out of you.
You think he listens to the podcast?
No, absolutely not. I hope somebody does fucking knock that cocksucker down and then drag their nuts across his face. I don't know why people listen to this podcast. I don't know why. You've got like the nice conservative podcasters out there that are like clean and proper. They wear their suits and ties in their shows and they're just nice and prim. Here today on the So-and-So podcast, we have news from the dead. And then we got people who's like, fuck that cocksucker. I hope somebody fucking just fucks that dude in the ass. It's like, oh my God. Even when I listen to our podcast, like I'll review things. It's like, okay, what can we do better than I listen to it? It's just like, I don't get why people fucking listen to us. I really don't.
Should we cuss more?
I don't know. Like, should we cuss less? Or how about this? We just don't fucking care. John and Josh in the morning, voice of the people. Move over Donald Trump. John actually says, go suck a dick.
You're gonna fucking love it.
You're gonna like the way we insult people. I guarantee it. All right, let's get back on track. Let's get back. By Shell Shock.
It's delicious.
The social media account run by the Biden White House tweeted that the president has taken historic action to lower gas prices for families, and gas prices have declined by an average of 50 cents per gallon over the last 34 days. The tweet included traffic that claimed that 30 states now offer gas at $3.99 a gallon, only 1 cent short of $4 a gallon. Wow. The White House literally tweeted this out. It said, POTUS is taking historic action to lower gas prices for families. So wait. Again. If the president does not directly impact gas prices, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are they talking about with this?
Yeah, you can't have it both ways.
No, exactly. This is what I don't understand Democrat logic. I just don't get it. The prices have declined an average of 50 cents per gallon over the last 34 days. According to the industry analysts, around 20,000 gas stations across over 30 states now offer gas at $3. That's what you're going by? Hold on. Wait a second. I got to look something up real quick.
Wait a minute.
This is it feels like they're skewing some facts here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my fuck. This is what, okay. I love how they frame this. Any moron off the street can see right through this. They said 20,000 gas stations all across over 30 states now offer gas at $3. Do you know how many gas stations are in America? Over 145,000.
Really?
145,000. The total number. Look how they're trying to essentially phrase this. 20,000 gas stations across 30 states. Okay, regardless of how many states, it's still 20,000 out of 145,000. That's a massive minority in percentages. What the fuck are you talking about? Once again, the White House thinking that you, the listener, are stupid. A grunt with a GED and associates in fucking liberal arts can figure this shit out. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I can only imagine what the responses in the comments are from liberals. Oh, thank you, President Biden. You're such a great president for spiking my gas up to $5 and then bringing it back down to $4.99. You're saving me so much money. Just no. Okay, let's read some of these tweets.
Well, here's in California, there's 8,269 as of.
And you know those gas prices got to be way higher.
Like, yeah,
Cali gas prices are always going to be higher. Yeah.
So
they're definitely not counting Cali.
You think there'd be more?
You'd think.
Doesn't that sound like a low number?
It really does.
168,000?
You would think there would be more.
Yeah, it sounds low.
No, I don't know. And so, okay, let's read some of the response tweets to the White House. And Bob Brigham, who's verified, it says, "You're bragging about unacceptably high prices. This is why incrementalists are worthless in a crisis." Bingo. Incrementalists. I like that. It's true. It's true. This is horrible for the climate. Shut the fuck up. Like these stupid fucking green hippies. Like I just want to like tie them to a tree and let them rot. Like you love them so much, fucking die with the tree.
You know, what are you going to transition to? Like they're raising the gas prices. Does it make, I mean, pollution any better or worse, right?
Exactly. Pete Buttigieg tweets out, it's 2022 and 157 House Republicans just voted against marriage equality. That's where they come down on this issue in 2022. No, because that's such a simplistic way to frame this argument, you dumb fuck. It's because they want to pass back down to the states because the federal government should have no right intervening in things such as that, and states should. Why don't you phrase it accurately? Of course, Adam Schiff comes out there, same thing. Republicans just voted against codifying marriage equality for LGBT interracial couples in the year 2020. Republicans' backward extreme agenda cannot be our future. Really? You want to go with the DNC future of transgenderism, pronouns, and fucking puberty blockers for kids? Adam Schiff's another fucking douchebag that I hope somebody pops. What a fucking cocksucker. These people are so stupid.
How's that guy? How's he not in jail?
Dude, exactly. Because
I mean,
the justice system is so fucked up. Yeah.
As he
perjury under oath.
Right.
Yeah. And it's proven. Nothing happens to him. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
90% of these Republicans are completely worthless.
Spineless. I can't even read the tweets from these douchebags. I can't. Okay, so this is all over the news, and we're getting into it. Watch Alexandria. This is coming from telegraph.uk. And then, where's the other one? And then you got, these are two different news sources. And you got to love how, this is coming from MSN.com, written by Maxine Page. Well, Maxine Page basically proves that if AOC had a dick, she'd suck it. And she would deep throat that motherfucker, swallow it whole, baby gravy and all. Listen to how she phrases AOC. And let me transition to the news so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at. She says, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a.k.a. Juicy Booty, is among today's most controversial and polarizing political figures. She's also one of the most retarded, but we're not going to get into that. The U.S. representative and proud member of the Democratic Socialists of America. We should be able to just like arrest her on those charges alone. Per Politico, AOC ran on a Democratic ticket to win her seat in 2018. However, many Democrats criticize her for being too leftist. You know, there's a lot of people who talk about clout. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about all this bullshit. Okay, the millennial is big on action. AOC knows how to cause a Twitter stir and uses the platform for organizing. However, she isn't just a keyboard warrior. AOC isn't afraid to hit the streets and protest for what she believes in. Well, fuck me sideways. She sounds like Jenny from the block. Oh, but wait a minute. Let's look at this article coming from the Telegraph, where you clearly see AOC pretends to be handcuffed by police at abortion rally.
She's so brave.
She's such a fucking idiot. Such an idiot. So essentially what happens is they were blocking traffic. The cops come in trying to break them up, and AOC, Ilhan Omar, the rest of them is like, oh my God, like they're picking them up. Now, you can watch the video. I've posted the video to my Instagram at John Savage Burke, and you can see it there. Okay, you clearly see her being taken by the arm, and her free arms, her left arm and right arm naturally go behind her back. This guy was not handcuffing her. He was simply taking her by the arm and escorting her out. And she goes and puts her arms behind her back, and she's looking up smiling, knowing exactly what she's doing. She understands this is a photo opportunity. This is what this woman does. She knows how to play the system. She knows how to use media press. She knows all about the angles, because that image right there is going to circulate on the left saying, look what our brave and fearless leaders are doing. Yet in reality, you can see behind the photo, and she's just putting her hands behind her back, like grabbing them. There are no handcuffs. And as she's being let off, she then puts up the communist or the BLM fist of like, stand in solidarity, brothers, blah, 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 whatever. And clearly, this woman is sitting there faking this shit. And by the way, she didn't get arrested.
Yeah. You know who did get arrested and put in leg irons? Peter Navarro.
That's true.
He actually got put in handcuffs and leg irons.
Let's watch this video. Let's see if it shows it. Like, watch the video right
Fucking
here.
Chump.
See, look, she's being led. And she's smiling. The officer even looks down and sees. He sees that she's got her hands behind, and she's just all hunky-dory because she knows nothing's going to happen to her. She's untouchable. She is the goddaughter of the left. They love them some AOC because, well, Pelosi doesn't.
You think so?
Nah, Pelosi and the establishment don't. But look, Look at this. Like, watch her being led away here. The cops got her by the arms, and she's just smiling, wearing a jacket, and she's got her hands behind her. There's no handcuffs. This cop has got two people. He's got two people, one by the left arm and one by the right. Neither of the woman on the left wasn't putting her hands behind her back.
She's walking like
she's walking normal. She's walking like, she's not a very attractive woman. Most Democratic women aren't. You know, and you look at AOC and she's got her hands, but it's almost like as if she knows.
Yeah, she does.
It's almost as if she knows.
She's a complete fraud. Anybody that thinks she isn't is a complete idiot.
You would think. But there we are. It's nuts to me. And there she goes. She's giving the little powerman fist. Then he goes right behind her back.
The power fist.
Yep. And then because they were blocking traffic, breaking the law.
This is the fist I like to punch babies with.
Take that, you little abortion.
Yeah, screw you, babies.
And they're walking him off. And then she goes right back.
Eating your formula.
Look at all these whack jobs.
Mm-hmm.
A demonstration against the overturning of Roe v. Wade. The democratic process that these people claim they want so badly happens, and they don't get their way.
Yeah.
So now they want to overturn the Supreme Court. They want to do all this shit.
Got to pack the court.
Oh my God. It's pathetic. Paul Martin said, "You guys are just sad pervs." Yeah, apparently. Whatever. What is this simp doing in the chat? She's not going to fuck you, dude. Go away. What a loser. You guys are sad pervs. What, you don't like that juicy booty? That juicy Latina booty?
I call it shit pervs.
It's just, but AOC's got to hit. Look, so you actually see the cop lifting her up. You actually see the cop lifting her up, saying, "Y'all need to go." He's dispersing the crowd. Mm-hmm. And all these activists, look how willing they are. Like, she didn't put up any resistance. None. She's like, "Okay." It's like, "Man, we need to go."
She's
okay.
a real fighter.
Like, wow. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, she's so brave. She's so brave. "Ma'am, you can't block traffic. You need to go." "Okay, sorry." It's like, wow, you stuck it out.
Total poser.
Yeah, for blocking the road. Then she's putting down her stuff, and then she goes, like, dude, what a fucking, dude, just what a dumb fuck. Just sitting there walking with her hands. She is walking so nonchalantly.
Like dope.
Not a big deal. She knows this is not a big deal. The cop is just moving people out of the road, saying, "You need to disperse and go away." And she's like, "Okay." But she instantly assumes the position. It's almost as if AOC is used to having handcuffs on. I don't know. You just got to love it, though. This is great PR for her. Because remember, not so long ago, she went back down to the border and did the little picture crying by the chain link fence. And then you actually look at the angle she was looking at, and there's nothing there.
I know.
You're like, what a fucking liar. What an opportunistic
She's perfect
grandstanding.
for politics because she's
She
a
is.
complete and total fraud.
That's why she's dangerous. This woman knows angles. She knows optics. She knows how to get the PR going. She knows how to get the Twitter mob fired up. This woman is dangerous. But she's also an idiot, so that works against her. So that's kind of funny.
She's just a meat puppet.
She is. But again, she's knows
got
what she's
people
doing.
behind her that feed her lines what she needs to say.
Yeah.
Anybody that doesn't see that, then you're not paying attention.
There have been,
because she's a total buffoon.
It's interesting to me how she says so many stupid things and she gets called out for it, but she never acknowledges it. She just keeps going.
Yeah.
It's like, that's actually kind of impressive. Like,
Word
you're
salad.
so stupid that you just,
Just keep saying words.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just funny to me.
I know.
But
Well, as a taxpayer, I'm a little annoyed by it.
yeah,
It's really losing its charm quickly.
it is. But these people are just, I don't know. These people want these optics, though. They want these optics. They need it. It gets them, again, it's all about energizing the voter base. It's all about, like, getting people just riled up to go out there and vote.
Yeah, why wouldn't she do this in her district?
You know why.
Yeah, because she doesn't live there.
Exactly. So you got that article from the Telegraph clearly showing she's full of shit. And then you got the MSM.com. And this is exactly why she did this. Because she knows MSM and the likes of these, AKA journalists, are going to write this off as if she's like some kind of just amazing person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of funny to me. But again, this is where we're at. Just an opportunistic piece of shit. Well, there you go. Police. Okay, so this is something that definitely needs to be in the news. So, yeah. Banning abortion is getting people riled up, looking much better for Dems in the fall. Paul Martin, are you retarded? I think you're retarded. Dems in the fall. Are you serious? You want to talk about voter turnout and new registration voters? Like, you're making these very generic statements. Like, here's the look. Okay, chat, warn this fucking guy. I'm not the guy you want to come in here and do this with, bro. I'm not these other YouTubers going to sit there and like ignore you. I will fucking crucify you. And then I'm going to troll the ever-loving fuck out of you because you're my little content slut. Shut the fuck up about shit you don't know about. Don't come in here and try and match with something that you can't. You fucking can't. Nobody can. I'm too smart. I'm too good looking. I will fuck your mother. I will give you a baby brother. I don't give a fuck, bro. Back the fuck down and shut the fuck up and sit and listen. Listen, don't say stupid shit that you can't back up with statistics, because right now in fucking local primaries across this country, Red is fucking taking some serious wins. So sit down and shut the fuck up, you fucking moron. Jesus.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, you dumb fuck. Abortion's getting people riled up. Really? It's also showing how stupid the left is, that democracy was actually practiced, utilized, and it didn't go your way. And now what is the left doing? You seem to think it's energizing the voter base on the left. It's re-energizing the voter base on the right, because they're saying that people on the left, like AOC and the rest of them, are calling for impeachment of Supreme Court justices and to overturn their SCOTUS and get rid of it. That's how fucking stupid your party is. That's how dumb your fucking people are. You want to get rid of the filibuster that's going to protect you once the right takes over. Come fucking midterms, the very same thing that would save you in the Senate, you want to get rid of because your party is full of fucking retards. And I'm not afraid to admit that. So sit down and shut your fucking mouth about shit you don't know about. You're too fucking stupid. Oh, I just want to blow my load all over your mom's face. 22-year-old Elijah Dicken neutralized mass shooter 15 seconds into attack. Why isn't the press really running? The right is. The left isn't touching this. The left won't touch this.
This is a huge story.
Massive story.
This guy saved
a ton of lives. A lot of fucking lives.
Yep.
For those that don't know, Greenwood Police Chief James Eisen corrected the record on Tuesday by noting that 22-year-old Elijah Dicken opened fire on the Indiana mall mass shooter and neutralized him just 15 seconds after the attack. This proves the more guns you've got on the street, the safer it's going to be, because when one shithead pulls out a gun, there's somebody else out there with a gun that's going to neutralize him instantaneously. This proves that. This proves that. That's why CNN will not touch this. That's why they will not go near this. They will not give the story any fucking traction, because it goes against the leftist narrative. They don't want this getting out there. And this is coming to us from Breitbart. Fox is reporting it. CNN isn't going to fucking touch it. MSNBC isn't going to touch it.
Oh,
they will go near it.
This kid, he's 22 years old.
22 years old.
He's a young guy. 22.
The New York Post points out that Eisen had initially said Dickinson returned fire 2 minutes into the attack, but on Tuesday, Eisen said this error was simply a result of misreading notes during the press conference. I feel the need to correct this immediately. Hold on. I fucking clicked on a stupid link. Okay. Ian said the surveillance video shows Saperman exit the restroom at 5:56 p.m. He was neutralized by Dickinson at 5:57. The Greenwood Park Mall shooter began firing at 5:56. 15 seconds later at 5:57, 22-year-old Eli Dicken, carrying under the new NRA-backed Constitution. Shut up, NRA. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Don't sit there and try and like beat your own drum. You guys are worthless. Breitbart News reported that Dickinson was able to carry a gun for self-defense because of Indiana's constitutional carry provision. 25 states had constitutional carry. Those states are Alabama, blah, 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 blah. It's almost like constitutional carry worked. Huh, weird. Democrats wanted to fight that, didn't you? So congratulations, Paul, if you're still in the chat. I'm not sure. Constitutional carry, that's an actual right listed in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. Abortion isn't, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So this constitutional right was adopted by the state and allowed this kid constitutional carry and saved lives. Where's that? How many lives did he save versus lives that were taken by a gun? Well, you want to talk about those stats. Don't fucking debate me, leftists. You're too fucking stupid. You're too stupid, and I don't tolerate your morons. I don't. I fucking crucify you guys. It's just too easy. It's like, it's arguing with children at this point. It's arguing with petulant little fucking children that when they don't get their own way, they stamp and they cry and they whine and they go out there and they get fake arrested with no handcuffs because they want these virtue signaling photo opportunities to try and energize their voter base, which is comprised of fucking morons. And that's why, Paul, your president is polling at like 27 fucking percent, you dumb fuck. 27%.
Still too high.
Suck my fucking star-spangled sack, you little shit. Our failed policies. Your president is destroying this country. This administration is a fucking joke. China makes fun of him. Russia invades Ukraine because they're not afraid of him. So you want to sit there and say how bad the right is. Look what the left has got. Even your own voter base will not vote for Biden again. Mm-hmm. So you go down with that shit. You go down. If I had my way, you motherfuckers that voted for him would be paying more in taxes to combat what he's done with fucking gas prices.
You know, do you think these people would be on board?
They're that stupid. They are that fucking stupid.
There's so many people who don't want Biden to run again.
Exactly.
That'd be one thing we could all agree on is moron, this administration is destroying the United States.
100%.
The only people that want that guy in power are the people who are in power.
Exactly. Look at the cost of goods. Look at the cost of lumber, cost of food, cost of gas, cost of all this shit. That's what these fucking morons don't seem to understand. And they will sit there and defend Biden to the fucking death while everybody out there is paying through the fucking nose due to his failed, canceled policies of a lot of what Trump already put into place, you stupid fucks. Mm-hmm. What a dumb shit. Paul just sounds like he needs to get a juicy booty Latina so he can calm the fuck down. Damn, it feels good to be us, doesn't it?
Or a big eggplant, which you can find on the All American Savage web.
AllAmericanSavageShow.com. Get yourself an eggplant. Drink out of it. It's a great conversation starter.
It really
See
is.
that girl you want to talk to in the gym? Let one of these hang out of your gym bag. Oh, she'll be interested. Trust me. That'll she'll run. One of the
She'll
two.
get it.
Yeah, she'll get it.
Wink, wink, wink.
Good for this guy. This kid's a hero. Like, you know, all joking aside, this kid is a hero.
Oh,
Good for him, man.
100%.
And that's bravery. Like, this kid, 22 years old, drew down on this guy and fucking killed him. Good for you, man. Like,
Anybody that was in the
hero.
vicinity of where the shooter tried to start killing, like, they need to give this guy
100. This kid deserves an award. This kid deserves an award from the president.
Yep.
He does. Not Megan Rapinoe, whatever that fucking bleached-haired woman, feminist lesbian got for, I don't know.
That turd that nobody cares about.
Nobody gives a shit. This dude saved lives.
Yep.
But they ain't going to touch him. No, of course not. Hey, man. Who wants to get some chocolate ice cream? Mr. President, there was a 22-year-old. Ice cream. Kids. Yeah. Fucking douche.
I'll sniff him.
Yeah, exactly.
Give him a good sniff over.
Bidenflation pushes diesel. You here, Paul? You still here, you dumb shit? Are you here? I hope you're still in the chat. Don't go anywhere. I got more for you, little bitch. I got more for you. You're going to be my fucking liberal that I'm going to hold accountable. You're going to be my fucking little leftist that I'm going to hold accountable, you stupid twat. That's why we're never going to be on Fox.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Okay. Paul, where'd you go? Where'd you go? You're not in the chat anymore. Did you fucking run? That's right. You better fucking run, you little shit. Eat a dick. Bidenflation pushes diesel prices sky high, smashing farmers, truckers, and consumers. Damn. Hey, Paul. What about failed policies? You got anything for this? Or is this Trump's fault? Okay. No. Diesel fuel is a staple for the farmers and truckers to supply Americans with their essential needs, and its price has skyrocketed in recent months, driving by inflation to far outstrip regular gasoline price hikes. Where, Paul, explain for me, if this wasn't Biden's fault, then explain to me the canceled policies that Biden basically pushed and investor confidence being at an all-time low, why companies don't want to invest in drilling. Even if Biden opened up a lot of these federal lands to drill on again and actually reward these people contracts, they would still be hesitant to do it. Because of what Biden's done in the past. No, that's the way it works.
Please explain to us, peasants, Paul. Please tell us how.
What a dumb shit. What a dumb fuck. And it's I can already tell you right now what Paul's gonna do. He's gonna go whataboutism. He's gonna deflect to whataboutism. That's what all liberals fucking do. Anytime you try and highlight what Biden has done, instantaneously, as if like clockwork, they instantaneously go down there like, what about Trump? Oh no. Trump's not the president. Your guy is. Your 81 million votes. You know what I'm talking about, Dominion software. So no, now that your president is royally ass fucking this country, you get to stand and atone for the sins of the man that you put into fucking office with a stupid fucking idiot VP that doesn't know her ass from the hole in the ground, and she only got there because she was black and a woman. Why? Because she polled less than 1% in the fucking presidential primaries. Even Democrats didn't want her because Tulsi got up there and bitch slapped the shit out of her. Oh, yeah. The very same black woman that wants to talk about how she's black and all that, put more black people in prison, and then Biden also authored the fucking, what was it, the 1984 crime bill or some 94. Shit like that? 94? Oh yeah, but you got nothing to say on that. You're not going to discuss that. It's all about Trump. Oh, Trump said that. Yeah, Trump's got his problems. I'll agree with you on that. I was like, but don't you dare sit there and make like Biden some kind of perfect president. This guy's been in office more than 40 fucking years, and what has this guy actually accomplished? What has he actually done? He is the establishment. He is the swamp. He's no different than the Mitch McConnells. He's the same pieces of shit. But go ahead and defend him. Go ahead and sink with that ship because you can't. You can't defend this. The stats don't fucking lie, bro. You got no ground to stand on. Come in my chat and talk about failed policies. Policies of pride. Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
AP reports diesel fuel was averaging $5.52 a gallon nationally Tuesday, up a dizzying 68% from a fucking year ago, Paul. So if Biden canceled all of Trump's policies and that magically it should have decreased gas. Well, no, gas prices have actually increased. So please explain to me what Trump policies caused this massive inflation. And it wasn't Putin invading Ukraine either, because this was already happening before that even occurred. So you don't get to deflect on that one. See, this is what happens when you come in and you sit down in the arena at the smart people's table. We don't tolerate morons like you.
It's common sense.
It's common fucking sense, but they want to deny it because they're so wrapped up in political identity. Well, I hate the right so much, I'm just going to ignore what's going on because the left is my home. Well, fuck you and your home.
She's cleaning up Trump's mess.
Up a dizzying 68% from a year ago.
Yeah.
When it was selling for $3.28, by comparison, a gallon of regular gasoline is averaging $4.50, up 42% from a year ago. Gasoline prices have eased somewhat in recent weeks, while diesel has remained chronically high. And here's why this is such a massive issue. What do these 18-wheeler rigs run off of?
Diesel.
Oh, say that again one more time for Paul in the back.
Diesel.
Oh, say it one more time.
Diesel.
Oh, that got my nipples hard. One more
diesel
time.
Nuts.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Same with the farmer. I mean, that
100%.
farmers need diesel fuel
100%. Until that diesel starts dropping, we're going to see we're going to continue seeing massive prices in the grocery stores. Until those diesel, because the regular gas, that's us. That sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't. Mm-hmm. But until you start seeing diesel dropping, you're going to see price of goods still continue to go up. Oh, yeah. It's not going to stop. But what do I know? I'm not a biologist. Oh, by the way, Paul, that was your Supreme Court justice. That Biden, she's not she's a black female. Oh, that's great. Can't tell me what a woman is because she's not a biologist. Congratulations. You're the party of fucking retards.
How is she going to decide on anything if she can't figure out
exactly.
what a woman is?
Yeah, Paul, do you feel good about that? That's your party, buddy. That's your party. You want to go out there and murder some babies? You want to go murder some babies? Go do some protests, burn down a few cities?
Punch some babies in the face?
Punch some babies in the face? Is that what you want to do? Go smoke a little crack with Hunter Biden? You going to do that?
Yeah, that should be their logo is a fist punching a baby in the face. We're pro-life.
Doctor who provided abortion to 10-year-old girl moves to sue Attorney General for defamation. Indianapolis, an attorney representing Dr. Caitlin Bernard, who provided an abortion on a 10-year-old rape victim, has filed a tort claim against Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita, the first step in a defamation lawsuit against Rokita. Mr. Rokita's false and misleading statements about alleged misconduct by Dr. Bernard and her profession constitute defamation, said attorney Kathleen A. Delaney, who represents Bernard. Indiana Attorney General threatens license of doctor who provided an abortion to a 10-year-old rape victim. The lawsuit comes on the heels of a cease and desist issue by Delaney, which was itself a response to Rokita's continued public comments aimed at Bernard. Rokita went on Fox News on July 13th, calling Bernard an abortion activist acting as a doctor, and said she had a history of failing to report, and even threatened to go after Bernard's license. The Fox News caption underneath Rokita proclaimed, "Doc failed to report abortion abuse victim," according to the tort claim. However, Nexstar's WXIN obtained documents showing that Bernard did file the report and even filed within the time frame required. Delaney also said that a simple check on a government license website would have confirmed that Dr. Bernard's license was active and no disciplinary history. This is why both sides of this coin can be lying, and misrepresent the truth. This guy performed an abortion on a 10-year-old that was raped. I get it. But now you've got these pro-lifers that are so insanely pro-life, they won't give any consensus. Mm-hmm. Now they're going after this doctor, accusing him of things that actually weren't true. That's fucked up. Now, I'm not a leftist. I'm not, you people know me. I'm not a liberal. I don't agree with this stuff. But if this doctor didn't fuck up, she's 10 years old. 10 fucking years old, and you want her to have a baby? Like, that's kind of fucked up. And she was raped.
Yeah.
She was raped. And I don't know if this is the same one. The twice... You know what I'm talking about last time? The 10-year-old? I don't know if this is, I think it is.
In Ohio?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe this is, I'm not sure. But I'm sorry, but a 10-year-old that is raped should not have to carry a child. I know people aren't going to agree with me on that, but I believe it. But I'm also of the same mind frame to where it's like, if it happens, go immediately seek out plan B. Go immediately seek out preventative measures to keep this from happening. Like if I'm the parent of a daughter who gets raped, and there's a possibility of her getting pregnant, we're going to go out there and we're going to figure out a way to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to sit and wait. Like, I don't understand why anybody would. That's just me. But to sit there and go after this doctor for following the rules and providing her a service that, again, she didn't volunteer to have sex. Like, she's 10 fucking years old.
I mean, that guy should just be
executed.
Beaten to a bloody pulp.
And then the people in the comments are like, John's advocating for baby murder. You're advocating for fucking children to get raped and there be no fucking, like, are you serious? Wow. Okay, that's kind of fucked. Sorry, I don't agree with it.
Yeah,
I understand. Don't get me wrong. I still respect the sanctity of life. But a 10-year-old child that is forced to have sex with a man and then is impregnated? No, I'm sorry. That's going to change the entire course of her life, much less the trauma of it.
Yeah, I don't know that.
That's horrible.
Is a body that small able to sustain a pregnancy? Mm-hmm. It is?
Yeah, because, I mean, you got to remember, like, back in the day.
What day?
One day. I mean, if you look at the history of mankind, like, my God, even so far back as the Civil War, children are getting married. Young girls are getting married at like 12 and 13 years old. Like, it's not.
Because the life expectancy was like
that too, yes. Yeah.
29.
Mm-hmm. But even still, I still feel like, I'm not saying that's right or anything. I'm just saying that's how it was back in the day. But yeah, because we matured a lot younger back then too. I don't know how it is now. Because they say like men don't fully mentally mature until we're like 25 and women are like 18 or 19, I think. Something like that as far as brain development. That's because men are stupid. We think with our dicks.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Still seems a little high at 25.
It does. It does. But to go after this doctor when he actually did it the right way, I think come on, that's a little too much.
Yeah. Don't
try and ruin this guy's life just because you want a 10-year-old to go full term with a child that she didn't want to have or even sex she didn't commit to having. Mm-hmm. She's raped. And that's the percentile. And that's what I'm saying. That's why the left uses this percentile to frame their entire argument of being pro-abortion. It's like this doesn't happen. Like, this is a very small percentages of why abortions happen.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to use this to mainstream or mainline your argument, it's the wrong route to take. So I don't agree with this.
And this isn't the main case that Democrats make.
Exactly. Well, this is what they try and use.
Well, what if they're not ready? They're not financially ready for their
baby. Then you shouldn't have been fucking. Yeah.
Right.
If you're of the age of accountability and you agree to have sex unprotected, then you're responsible for the outcome of that, and you don't get to kill it just because you don't want to. But if you're a child that was raped, I get it. Like, I understand that. That sucks. I will concede that.
I don't think my tax dollars should be going towards something I don't agree with, and something as big as abortion.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
You know, I've said before, I would be in favor of, paying for vasectomies or getting your tubes tied.
Yeah, that's already because we're putting money into this system. So if we're going to put money into it, let's put it towards shit that actually works. But it's actually kind of funny how
like
abortion...
pro-life stuff.
Yeah.
Helping a family out.
Yeah.
But, instead of...
I agree with that.
Let's just kill it.
Stephen King. This wacko.
Oh, that guy, he looks like a complete psychopath.
He does look like it.
Look at him. Oh, my God.
He's got like this weird, demented Dr. Seuss kind of face.
Yeah, it looks like a turtle that's turning into a human. Look at him.
Stephen King dupes by Russian prankster posing as Ukraine's Zelensky, hails Nazi collaborator Stepan Bandera. Left-wing horror author Stephen King fell for a Russian prankster posing as Ukrainian President Zelensky, who hooked him into praising Nazi collaborator Stepan Bandera. Speaking with a man who sounds nothing like Zelensky, King, a frequent critic of conservatives and all-around Trump hater, found himself roped into a discussion about Nazi sympathizers in Ukraine, like the Azov Battalion, and the country's admiration for Stepan Bandera, who infamously collaborated with Nazis during World War II and helped in the extermination of Jews in Ukraine. Of course, they love people like Bandera, our national hero, the prankster said of his country to King. So what do you think about Bandera? He was in Second World War and he fought against Soviet Union, but he had some crimes, but it's not so big crimes against Jews. But it's really important to keep him opposed to Putin as his propaganda. King then compared Bandera's Nazi collaboration to George Washington and Thomas Jefferson's owning slaves to drive the analogy that great men can sometimes do bad things. He said, you can always find things about people to pull them down. Washington and Jefferson were slave owners, said King. That doesn't mean they didn't many good things for the United States of America. There are always people who have flaws. We're human. Stephen King then hailed Bandera as a great man. Oh my God. There are things that we do that are bad choices, and then there are things that we do that are great choices, they said. So on the whole, I think Bandera is a great man, and you're a great man, and viva Ukraine. He thinks he's talking to Zelensky, and it was a troll. What a stupid fuck.
I know.
You think Zelensky's gonna pause his life to talk to you? Like you? Look, I
Hello,
guess Stephen
Steven.
King is like the king of horror, but you're not that important, dude. Like I'm sorry, you're just not.
Hello, Steven. This is Zelensky. Like to have a conversation with you.
I just love the fact that he got leftist Democrat Stephen King to praise a fucking Jew
Nazis
hater.
aren't so bad, right?
Nazis
We
are
can say-
good.
All right.
They kill off pesky Jews. And Stephen's going, yeah, they do. Yeah, we should. Yeah, he's a good man. Good man, absolutely. Does he hate Trump? Absolutely. I fucking hate him too. I'm going to write this in a book. Man. As noted by History News Network, Bandera was an unpromising leader of the militant terrorist, or uncompromising leader of the militant terrorist branch of the Organization of Ukrainian Nationalists, OUN, and became a Nazi collaborator who lived with his deputies under German protection after World War II began. Sounds kind of like Soros. Whatever their disappointment with the Germans, Banderas never disagreed with their Jewish policy in Ukraine, which eventually killed over 1.5 million Ukrainian Jews, the outlet said. King's misstep with the prankster comes after he raged on Twitter against conservatives following the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. And he tweeted out the Republican Party is living in a cone of denial. King, you are living in a cone of retardation, my man. Like, you are so fucking stupid. You literally praised a Nazi sympathizer. You praised a man that agreed with 1.5 million Ukrainian Jews being slaughtered. That's how fucking stupid you are. I'm sorry. Owning slaves is wrong, but exterminating or attempting to exterminate an entire race of people, that's a little unforgiving of a mistake. I mean, let's just be honest on this one. I mean, come on. Come on.
On the call, he claims the Ukrainian Holocaust architect Bandera was a great man whose murders of Jews was just a slight flaw worth overlooking.
It's just the Jews. I mean, come on.
I mean, it's a slight flaw.
Do we really need them? Yeah, I mean, this is how Democrats are, though. At heart,
there's a
they're
lot of
really
Jews, right?
The most racist, anti-Semitic pieces of shit on the
Jesus.
fucking planet.
I mean, at that point, you should have just been like, yeah, I don't know that I could back this guy. He seems like a pretty terrible person.
But that's because these people don't know what they're talking about. Because
just
essentially, this troll
Got
just
my
kind of
Ukraine
slid
hat.
in there.
Let me put my Ukraine hat on.
Oh, look at the virtue signaling of this. Like
know.
he's
He was
doing
in
the
the,
interview.
uh,
And you
Second
can't hear it.
World War.
He's got
Ukrainian
Ukraine
flag. Is that
He fought against
the rainbow
Soviet
flag color?
Union.
Is that what?
Certainly
It's like he's
fucking
trying to cover all
yeah,
of his bases
he had
there with
some
I'm gonna
crimes,
put the
but
Ukraine
it's
hat
not
on it. It's,
so big
overcoated
crimes.
with
It's of
the
course
Zay
accidentally
flag
where
job.
I know. He's-
I just love how he thinks he's talking to Zelensky.
I know.
I love that. Like, and I think you're going to see more of this as
That's when
time
you
goes
gotta
on.
hang
Like,
it up, right? You
yeah,
really
but-
gotta
Yeah,
just
it's like you're too old.
That's it.
You don't
Back
know what
out.
you're doing.
Don't do any more interviews.
Yeah.
Don't take any more calls.
His publicist or whoever it was, his agent should have been like, dude, don't do this.
You made-
Don't do this. This is not
You
going to
made
work
a lot
out
of
well for
money.
you.
Just
Yeah.
that's it. Hang it up, buddy. You're done. You're done, Steve. Okay. Nobody cares.
You gotta, but I'm calling it, man. Watch for more of this trolling Democrats and trolling politicians to occur. I think this is going to be a new movement to where people are going to troll them mercilessly.
Do you remember when who was it? Adam Shitpants.
Adam Schiff?
Yeah, he got pranked by some Russian who was telling him that he had footage of Trump peeing on hookers or something along those lines.
I remember that.
But he was like taking all the notes and everything. It's like the guy recorded it and released. You don't remember that?
No, but it sounds. I think
Have to look it
vaguely.
up.
I think vaguely. That sounds
But
like about
yeah,
Adam Schiff. Yeah.
Yeah, he got pranked. But they just called right through to his office. Like, we should call him right now.
We should.
I mean, we'd probably get through.
Think so?
I think we could.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Hey, Adam Schiff.
Yeah, is Adam there?
Is your refrigerator running? Absolutely. Clog up their
Yeah.
phone lines so they can't do shit. It's not like they're doing shit as it is. It's probably on the January 6th committee, like jerking himself off.
Yeah, is Adam there?
Hi, I got a bone to pick with you. I don't like your face, mister. I want to drag my nuts across it. It'll look even better with my nuts on your nose. They call you Adam Nutface Chef.
She should. And just tell him you're going to give him a big donation.
Give you a big donation in your mouth, you bastard. Portland summer camp. Like, this is real news, folks. This is how bad Democrats are. Portland summer camp teaches kids how to hate police, withstand tear gas, and become little activists. Radio host Ari Hoffman revealed the campers are learning at one camp on Fox and Friends First. Learning how to make friendship bracelets is so last summer camp. Portland, Oregon's budding Roses Social Justice Summer Camp appears to be teaching kids how to overthrow society instead. Okay, look. I'm not for authoritarianism whatsoever, but there comes a point where it's like, okay, we need to get some law and order back into this fucking city. Start smoking these fucking Antifa little shitheads. But this is what Portland, Oregon represents. Portland, Oregon is representing the example of what happens when true Democrats take office and essentially defund the police, all this shit. Their crime rates are skyrocketing. Citizens are getting out of there. Businesses are going to start closing down. We've already seen Starbucks announced it in Seattle, of all places. All like Washington.
Yeah.
They're saying it's getting so fucking bad that we're losing money from thieves, looters, shoplifters, all because you wanted to do what? Defund the police, because that's how stupid you are.
Yeah, it turns
that's how
out,
stupid you are.
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to
Probably
let all
not.
the heroin addicts into the bathroom to shoot up.
And you remember when Psaki was like, the Republicans wanted to defund the police? Like, are you fucking stupid, bitch?
That's
like,
fucking
who?
scumbag.
Oh my God. You say, I don't believe in hit women, but I'd smack the shit out of you for that one. So you know you're fucking lying. You know you're lying.
Total scumbag.
Fucking pieces of shit. It's like, don't you dare sit there and say this movement was not started on the heels of the BLM bullshit. And then you want to turn around and blame Republicans. Get the fuck out of here.
She knows that her base is stupid enough to be like, you know what?
They would believe,
I think I do remember that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is Republicans' fault. Like,
Yeah, I do remember him saying that they wanted to defund the police.
That's what Democrats do.
Remember that time the Republicans shut down Seattle and took over 6 city square blocks and started handing out weapons?
Yeah,
they called
exactly.
it Chaz.
Chaz.
What the hell's wrong with those Republicans?
Fucking assholes trying to destroy this country. Remember when they canceled the Keystone Pipeline and fucking, it was like, what? What? Like, what?
I know.
Oh my God. Like, you should tattoo, like, every Democrat should, like, have this shit tattooed on their forearms and foreheads and saying, like, this is what your party did. You're never going to forget it. So anytime you try and quote it differently, look at your forehead. It's literally right there. Biden did this.
I know.
Biden did this.
Nutsacky.
This is how they are. This is how they are. Portland, Oregon's budding roses. Okay, radio host after. Okay. Hoffman indicated the camp uses specific Black Lives Matter curriculum, the same materials used in Seattle public schools that replaced Martin Luther King Jr. with Marxist activists and hypersexualized education. These are Democrats, folks. These are Democrats. These are liberals. You really want these people becoming prior? Like, these people are just, oh my God. Ugh. Like, you really want these people, like, running this country? Like, you really want this?
Well, they're running it right now.
It's nuts.
Right into the ground. Running it right into the ground.
That's nuts. Every single one of these fucking Democrats wanted to fund the police, and then what happens in their cities? Crime just goes through the fucking roof. California, same thing.
Yeah,
LA,
people leave.
They're up like 210% in LA. It's like, Jesus.
You got Newsom over there. He's like, oh my God, guys, everybody's leaving here. What do we need to do?
Let's recruit people from Florida. Like,
Johnson, what do you got? I say we take out an ad in Florida. We beg them to come back and tell them to get
Paul,
get away from all that
are you still
freedom.
in the chat, Paul? You dumb fuck. Are you still in the chat? What happened in Florida, Paul? What's happened in California? What's happened in New York?
I know.
What's happened in your fucking blue cities, Paul? You want to talk about that? You want to talk about Dallas, where I'm at? You want to talk about that, you dumb fuck?
Leaving in droves.
Defund the police, you stupid schmuck.
They're,
You fucking morons.
U-Haul doesn't have enough trucks to get people out of there fast
This is
enough.
what I don't understand about leftists like Paul. You're so fucking stupid. You want to sit there and say defund the police and then go after the Second Amendment. Who's going to protect you, Paul? Because it sure is fucking going to be me or you. You're not going to do it because you're too much of a little bitch. You're going to fling like a whole fucking purple dildo at the perpetrator. And then you're going to call the cops. Cops are like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't. We're not there. Or we're understaffed right now because you have patrol units that are basically calling out saying we're tired of getting bullshit and all this other stuff. So we're not going to come to work anymore. We're quitting. We're going to go find a different job. All because you wanted to defund them. So now you got no one to protect you. And then you say, well, nobody should have access to a firearm except the very same people we wanted to fund. Are you fucking kidding me, Paul? Where's the consistency in your logic? Because I don't see it. I just don't see it. Will you explain it to me, Paul? Like, I am begging you. Will you explain your logic on that one? Because I cannot understand it. I just don't get it. Can somebody?
Explain to me. You tell me.
You tell me. Nothing. Okay. They haven't reduced their budget. Like, fuck they. Okay, so now we're just in denial. It says they haven't reduced their budget. Oh, really? Is that why Dallas can't keep cops? Is that why all these cops are fucking leaving? Are you kidding me? You fucking kidding? Every single person, every single cop that is in these cities has even come out and said, this is a horrible fucking idea. LA County slashed billions. Get the fuck out of here. Or city, rather, not county. Mm-hmm. What a dumb fuck. So this is what they do. Paul literally just proves what Democrats do. Well, that never happened. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You're sitting there, it's like, are you fucking serious? Yes, it did. Somebody ban Paul. Paul, you're stupid. Yeah, you're a bad faith actor. You're too fucking stupid. You're an idiot. Sorry. You could have came in here. Yeah, you're what a fucking loser. Go play in traffic, you dumb fuck. I don't even know. How do you type with Biden's dick down your throat? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's talent, bro. That's real talent. What a fucking douche. Sorry, bro. You're banned.
He's got to be just trolling.
He's got to be. Nobody can be that stupid. Well, then again, he's a Democrat. He's a Democrat. I'll give it to him. They're fucking stupid. Against its own advice. You gotta love this. The EU gives employees inflation-matched pay rise. Just off the top of my head, how could this go wrong? I mean, just gonna throw that out there. So it's like, wait, you're going to increase employees' pay with inflation. You still haven't solved the issue of inflation. Now you're just devaluing the euro. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That
exactly.
is correct.
That is
Yes.
correct. European Commission staff have been granted an automatic pay raise to match the current levels of inflation, despite the rise being against prior Commission advice to national governments. Inflation has drastically increased across the European Union in recent months, with some countries experiencing over 8% inflation, increasing the cost of goods and services for everyday citizens. The European Commission has warned member states that giving automatic pay raises to employees risks turbocharging inflation and should be avoided. And I agree with them. But then you're turning around and doing just that. Explain that one to me. Like, because I just don't get it. Mm-hmm. I just don't get it. And then the 8% increase, that's America. They're also referring to us over there. That's 8% increase. That was the last figure from like 2 months ago. It's way above that now. It's got to be at least 9. At least 9%.
Right. It's like 9.1.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yet workers in the European Commission will be getting a pay raise to equal the levels of inflation, Political reports. So it's almost like the government takes care of its own and then fuck the people, right? Well, you know, we get you tax money, so we're going to give our people a raise. But the private industry out there, you're on your own. You businesses deal with your shit. What the fuck?
Hey, look, guys, we're going to have to raise your taxes up. Hey, small business owners.
We're going to fuck you in the ass, and you're just going to take it.
We're going to need some more cash.
Christian Terry, a Romanian member of the European Parliament, slammed the wage increase, telling Breitbart London after they caused the cost of living to increase all across Europe, and much less the world, spreading poverty like never before. EU officials maybe consider whether they deserve a pay raise increase of 8.5%.
Jesus.
You want to talk about justifying dragging people out of offices and hanging them? That's it right there. You kidding me? You fucking kidding me? Government employees getting an 8.5 raise to match inflation that they fucking caused or their bosses caused. And meanwhile, the rest of the peasantry that actually pays those salaries are told to fuck off.
I know.
I'm sorry. If there was ever a time for a revolution, that would be it.
Let me tell you.
That's fucking insane.
The government produces nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely zero.
Any and all governments, worthless. Fucking worthless.
Any and all governments, they produce absolutely nothing. It's the people that run the country.
100%. It's the people that keep the wheels moving, and these people that are leading us are like driving us off a fucking cliff.
Yup.
With higher inflation and taxes, people now have to pay more to the same bureaucrats who brought them into this mess. The audacity of the EU officials to increase their salaries by 8.5%, especially at this moment when regular people are suffering, is just another proof that except for accumulating more power and serving the big special interest groups, they don't care about people, he added. And he's 100% correct on this. Yeah. 100% truthful on this. European Trade Union Confederation Secretary General Luca Viceni, however, welcomed the pay raise, stating the same system of indexation should be applied to all European workers, and the Commission should clearly recommend it to member states, knowing that wage depression leads to economic recession. What do you think you are doing to the dollar and the euro when you are doing that? Are you kidding me? You're devaluing the very same currency that you're responsible for causing inflation towards. These people are all about temporary fixes to long-term problems. Like, you're not fixing shit. You're exacerbating the problem. Maybe not right now, but down the road you will. It's coming. Like me on Paul's mom. It's coming. I mean, come on.
All over that face.
All over that face. Just lap it up, bitch. Lap it up, stupid Democrat. Employees and members of the European Commissions are among some of the best paid public servants in the world, and new pay raises could see European Commission's President Ursula von der Leyen taking an additional 2,483 euros per month, according to the conservative German newspaper Junfrachin.
What's her name?
Ursula von der Leyen. Von der Leyen.
She got a fun name.
She does have a fun name.
I'll give her that.
We will be giving ourselves lasses, and the rest of the peasants will get nothing. You can have the cake and eat it too, but first you must pay 10% price and tax increase.
That's it.
That tax increase also pays for our pay raises, you little peasants. I went from kind of German Nazi to French, but whatever. We're just going to go with it.
See,
Dude, never in my life have I seen people in power and political positions abusing that power, and it's all money driven. It is all money driven. Just levels of corruption. Here's the deal. To fix this, number one, you cut the salary of every government official out there. You cut the fucking salary, and you make it barely affordable to make a living, and then you see how bad they really fucking want it, and then you increase term limits.
A top salary should be maybe $100,000.
I could see $100,000 a year, and
not 175.
Not 175.
Nothing over $100,000.
No, because even 100,000 is pushing it.
Yeah.
But that would also include per diem, and I would facilitate a way to where you don't actually have to go to DC to vote.
Yeah.
You can have your own office in your district. Just tune in via telecom, whatever. When it comes time to vote, there you go.
Get on a fucking bus.
Nah. That requires people to actually work.
Yeah. Get on a bus, go there. See how bad you want to help your constituents.
How bad do you want it? Yeah.
How big of a patriot are you?
It's not about patriotism. It's about money. It's all about money.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all about power and money.
These aren't patriots. These people don't care about Americans.
I agree.
All they care about is themselves. The Nancy Pelosi's, the Mitch McConnell's, the Mitt Romney's.
Oh, before I forget.
The Bidens.
We've got a preliminary Uvalde report here. This is an 80-page report that I feel like people need to read because this goes over in great detail where the breakdowns were occurring. Here's a link to the report. I'm going to post it. This is, this is the report. I've read. It's 80 pages.
The Crenshaws.
This is a massive breakdown as far as apparently from what the report's initial readings are is that nobody took charge. There were multiple agencies there and nobody took charge. So therefore, no orders were given.
One chick's name. There was like Dallas police that just released some body cam footage from the Uvalde police officers as well, and it showed them getting kids out of the windows. They didn't even know that kids were in there. They thought the school was empty. Did you see that?
No.
I'll have to find it. But it's who's that chick on it?
Here's the link to it. If you want to read the report, because everybody's got their own opinions they're posting. It's like, this is the preliminary report from the investigation findings, and there's a lot of stuff in here. Also, clearly, they said that the school district had practiced active shooter situations. They had been trained back in 2020, and the doors that were supposed to lock, they never fucking actually tried to get them fixed. They didn't respect that. There's a lot. There's a lot in there. There's failure breakdowns on all different levels. It's sad to read. But there you go. Check that out. That's there for those that actually want to read it. So, but anywho, well, that's today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. We want to say thank you for tuning in here today. Make sure you go check out shellshockcbd.com. Support the show. If you need help sleeping, we've got the Rack Out gummies. I've got the energy sticks I just drank on here today. These taste amazing. They're like lemonade in your mouth. Paul, get yourself some. You need some so you can calm the fuck down, you little wacko. But we appreciate that love and support, guys. So if you want to support the show, go check us out at shellshockcbd.com. We've got sample packs. We've got everything you need to live a very fun, happy, good quality of life with great sleep. Also, check out allamericансavageshow.com to get this amazing eggplant shaker. And the John Ross paintings are for sale. Go put a bid on one. You can win an authentic, original, signed John Ross. Get it now before I die, and then it's worth nothing. Or wait, it works the opposite, doesn't it? If I die, then yeah, okay. I got to die first. Then they'll make a memorial out of me.
Yeah.
This is the guy who said fuck a lot. The man who said fuck too much.
He loved penises.
He loved penises. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go leave us a great review on the podcast. Tag us on social media. We appreciate it. Thank you for sharing it with your friends and making us the fastest growing conservative libertarian podcast in the office. Got anything to add, my man?
Yeah, you guys have a great day.
Until tomorrow, folks, as always, you stay savage, America.
Yeah, that guy Paul was a fucking dick.